All right, so for all you parents out there that have parent guilt because your kids have cavities, I have got a story for you. I had this really eye-opening experience a few weeks ago with my own daughter. She's so cute, but we've always had a really hard time brushing her teeth and flossing her teeth. She's very, very strong-willed. So a few weeks ago, I was doing the bedtime routine and I had her down on my lap and I was starting to floss her teeth. And of course I had the usual squirms and the, ouch daddy, stop it, just like any other night. And then I got to this one tooth and I'm trying to floss it and the floss wouldn't go down. And I'm like, man, what is stuck in between my little girl's teeth? So I'm flossing and I'm really trying to push it in there, and then all of a sudden my floss snapped down in between her teeth and got stuck. And I was like, well, what is it? Honestly, what did she shove between her teeth that is now causing my dental floss to stick there too? So I was yanking on it and my floss snaps out and a little, it felt like a little pebble shot out of her mouth into my eye, which caused an eye infection, but that's aside. And I looked inside of her mouth and there was a hole in her tooth. So for me, being a dentist, I was like, oh my gosh. How did my girl, even though I'm brushing and flossing all the time with her, how did she get a cavity? And it really made me step back and think, oh, I see patients here every day, and so often there's parent guilt that, your kid's got a cavity and you've done everything well, you've got your diet under control, you're brushing, you're flossing, you're doing all the right stuff, and still your kid gets a cavity. So I felt it at that very moment that I finally understood truly what my patients felt. So if you're nervous about coming in, don't worry, we totally get it. And if you're nervous about bringing your kids in, now I can say that I totally get it too. I never thought that my kids would ever get cavities. And now I know that it's possible. Even though you brush and floss, anything can happen. So come on in, we're looking forward to meeting you and hearing about your crazy stories, your embarrassing stories, or whatever made you feel insecure, because we're not gonna judge you for anything.